Hi guys, so one of the biggest misconceptions about starting a business is that you need money to start a business. Most people typically think like this: I'd love to start a business, I have no money to start a business, therefore I do not start a business. When in actual fact, they should be thinking more like this: I'd love to start a business, I have no money to start a business, therefore I'll start a business to make money. Do you see the difference? The reason why most people thought in the previous way is because people are not usually short on money. They are typically short on creativity. And creativity is what you need to be successful at business. Okay? So today I'm going to show you 5 ways in which you can start a business with no money at all. And you can start these ideas today. But the key to being successful at doing this is that you have to work that creativity muscle and have it work for you. In addition, you have to think in the opposite direction to most people. My name's Ken of the Humble Penny and Financial Joy Academy. And what we do on this channel is to give you the tips, the insights, the practical hacks so that you can work towards a dream life of financial independence and money joy. So let's dive straight in and start to unpack these 5 ways that you can start a business today. So the first way you can start a business with no money is to sell your value first. Now, what on earth do I mean by that? So the traditional way most people start a business is to write a business plan, borrow some money, do a ton of work, and then they try selling. And what people find when they get to that stage of selling, this is after doing all this work, is that nobody is interested in what they have created. The reason for that is because they have not asked the marketplace what exactly they want, okay? So remember what I said at the beginning, we have to think in the opposite direction to most people. And what we should be doing instead is something known as pre-selling, okay? What you do is that you sell your idea first. You put it out there to the marketplace and see if people are interested in this idea. Then you ask people to prepay you for doing this. And you're probably thinking, wait, why on earth would anyone prepay me to create this? Well, if you created the right incentives for people to do so you can have early adopters of your new product or service, they will be willing to pay you provided you can demonstrate that your product or service is valuable to them. Once you've got money in the bank, therefore proving that your value proposition is useful to people, then you create it. I've done this so many times. So our course at financialjoyacademy.com, for example, all our courses on there are created after people have paid. Most people don't actually know this, but exactly what we do is this. We look for ideas out there, we speak to our audience, we listen to their questions, we make notes about them, and people are interested in a particular subject. So I pick investing, for example. We have a beginner course known as Super Simple Investing. That course started out because people were asking us basic questions about investing, but they didn't want to ask these questions in an open forum. So we gathered all those questions, put together an outline for a course, prepared a sales page for a course, and then pitched that course back to the audience. Only when people started to pay did I turn my camera on, and created the entire course content to start filming, and then gradually started to drip feed the course day by day to the people who have paid. So that idea is exactly this idea here. Sell your idea first, people pay, then you build, and not the old way of doing business. Number 2 is to use the method of bartering instead of using your own cash, okay? So the idea here is that you swap skill sets that you have for somebody else's skill sets so that you can use that to then move yourself forward. A good example of this is when I started the blog at thehumblepenny.com. I'm not a very technical person, but I needed somebody with technical skills. So I found somebody online and offered them my financial skills to help them build a business pricing element of their own business, and by doing that they offered me their technical skills to build some whizzy aspects of my own website. So you can see that you can move from having no money whatsoever but to actually achieving what you want. But the key to doing this though is something I heard from somebody else, which is that you should dig your well first before you are thirsty. What that means is try to build some form of a relationship with somebody before you ask them for something, okay? And make sure that when you do ask, that you are also giving something else back in return. Number 3 is to sell stuff that you already have in your home. Now, a lot of us have things that are just lying around our homes doing absolutely nothing whatsoever. Why not just make an inventory or an audit around your home of various things that you're actually not using? Or some of us even have duplicate things around our homes. Sell those on eBay or on websites like Gumtree to raise some cash for yourself. You could even do this for family members or for friends, because most people don't like doing the initial work. This is the secret. Nobody likes to do the work. People love the benefits. So why not be that person that goes up to people and says, hey, look, you've got all this stuff around your home. How about I sell your stuff for you for a 10% commission? And all you're doing really is you pick up a camera, maybe you use your phone, you take some pictures, you upload these things online, and you get a cut over time. This is the way a lot of businesses function, because essentially what you're doing there is you are acting as a perfect middleman. So you can see this even with online products where people act as affiliates for products. I do this myself, where I recommend creations that other people have made. And by doing that, when people purchase those products, I get a percentage as a commission. We're applying those exact ideas, but to the things all around us in our everyday lives. Number 4 is to see what you can get for free. Have you ever typed into Google, how can I get X for free? Whatever it is you're looking for is what that X is. Type that into Google and see what comes up. There is so much stuff available for free, but most of us have absolutely no idea. I'll give you an example. If you're an alumni to a university, for example, did you know that when it's not term time, a lot of their spaces and equipment are just lying around doing absolutely nothing for free? Imagine if you pitched up to your university or your college and asked them to use those bits of equipment for free. Believe me, I've done it, and they will let you go ahead and use it. There are so many people out there at the moment doing absolutely nothing, but who have amazing bits of talent. So if you need some resources, if you need people to help you launch your idea, you can put an ad out there for free on the internet to ask people to come on board, but to offer them perhaps aspects of your business or even just work experience as part of helping you launch your business. And you'd be amazed how many people out there are looking for interesting ideas, exciting projects to bite their teeth into. There's so many other free things that you can grab on the internet. For example, social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube that you're watching me on, for example. All these resources are for free, but they have amazing reach. But the key though is creativity, because if you are creative in how you present your messaging, how you present yourself, or what it is you're trying to achieve, you will be amazed how many people are out there and will be willing to purchase whatever it is you are selling or presenting out there to the world. You can also get small business grants. The key though is just to look out for these things. Google them and you'll be amazed. You can start websites for free at places such as Weebly.com, or you can even create your own website using WordPress, as I've shown you so many times on this channel. So you can start a WordPress site, for example, for free. I'll put a tutorial below. You can feel free to check it out on how you can start your own website also. So the key, remember, is to be creative, do things in ways people don't expect, and ask. Because people love to be asked for things, and believe you me, people love to help out when they believe they're making some form of a difference in some way. Number 5 is to see what you can borrow for free. I mentioned earlier that universities out there are available. They can also act as places that you can borrow equipment or spaces or even human capital in order to move your ideas forward. Reach out to them, ask them, and they are willing to help because they have lots and lots and lots of resources. Other ideas include looking around your high street. There are empty shops literally everywhere. You can create a pop-up business. You can show up, and have a pop-up on a particular day at a particular bit of space, provided you can approach the owner of that space and say to them, hey, look, I'd love to use your space for this pop-up, and when I start to sell my product or service in this empty space you've got, when I generate a profit, you can maybe have, say, 20% of my profits from selling from your empty shop. So the idea here is really about being daring and asking people. And remember what I said right from the very beginning. It's all about being creative, which is really inbuilt within you, and doing things in the complete opposite to the way most people would think about doing things. So there you have it, guys. You can now start your own business today with no money whatsoever. Guys, I really hope you've enjoyed that video today on how you can start a business with no money. Now, there is no excuse whatsoever. Come on, can you really start a business today with no money? Why don't you put it to the test and prove me wrong? I've done it and you can do it too. I've got a resource below on how you can start an online business in exactly 7 days. It's a video we created only a couple of days ago. So feel free to check it out and get started today. I'd love to hear from you in the comments if you have further questions around this idea of starting a business with no money at all. If you've recently started a business, please put them in the comments. Let me know what your business idea is and how I might be able to support you in making that business become more of a success. If you have no idea where to start at all, I've got many ideas for how you can start a business. It's a post I'm going to put below called 27 legit ideas on how you can start an online business, or 85 ways to make extra money today. There's so many ideas. The key though is to take action today and put your inbuilt creativity to work. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video if you've really enjoyed it, and hit that notifications button, that bell, so you can be notified when we publish content on a Tuesday and Thursday. Thanks guys for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon on our next video. Take care.